Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska and Memorial Stadium. This sea of red ready to rock. One of the most loyal fan bases in the sport, ready to see the Cornhuskers get back to that championship level. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, two forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Movement at the second level of the defense now. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Second down after that previous play. And he's got it again. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down. And you see more positive yards after the catch here.
The Cornhuskers pick up enough for a first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the ball is hauled in. The defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. We're going to chuck it again. Lets it go quickly. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
This just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Gomez. They make the stop, but a big gain puts it in enemy territory. Ball spotted at the 48.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and to talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019, but Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Gomez. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Try to catch the defense with the draw. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Now it's third and short in the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers. Strong game by this quarterback.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Big throw to the left. He makes the grab. Finally brought down, but the gain moves him to the 44.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made by the tight end. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
First down. They're going to throw the football. The receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So the offense faces third and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
So here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught. Big gain across midfield, though spotted down near the 30.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Handoff from the shotgun. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. Here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Oh, that one's picked off. Across midfield. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Huskers. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. And the defense gets involved, scoring a touchdown to suddenly tie this football game.
Just getting a couple turnovers from your defense is really all you can expect. But to be able to get 6 points from them in addition is above and beyond. They get their 6 points, and now they're really thinking about winning this game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And YU Bengals offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They've got to recover from that right now. And tackled after a small pickup there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not get...
He's looking to make a big play downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Ball sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. A quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Let's it fly to the wideout. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
First down here for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds the receiver wide open. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, the tight end here just gets lost in coverage. Quarterback does a good job of kind of working through his progressions. He sees that tight end, his eyes light up, makes a great throw and a big game for this offense.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. He hands it off from the gun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Pocket breaking down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
On first and goal, Chris, they run the football and lose yards. Then here on second down, they try to throw it in, come up with a sack. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on third down? Because they've been going in reverse on these last couple plays.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Running out of time in the pocket. Will avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And that one's straight down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Smith. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Catch is made, room to run here.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He's moving out of the pocket now. It's a highlight reel diving catch there.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this. It'd be a great compliment to that running game. And then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
they're just 1 for 3 on red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Now they get set to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. But they want to cut into this lead before halftime. They have to work quickly now. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Defense is coming after him. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wide out. He's got it for a big gain. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he slings this pass over the middle. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot, they can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now with PAT. PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. It's incomplete. They called a screen on 1st down, but it doesn't work.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, the hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Quick catch over the middle. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down. Offense in hurry-up mode. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a play deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball.
And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, they give up a huge pass play, and they come back with a sack on the very next play. This defense was hoping to stop the bleeding, and they do so with that sack.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Quick throw to the left side. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Chris, that's his third interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. The Huskers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on first down. Pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Here's the second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. And looking to throw now on first down. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for a deep completion. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Nebraska.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. Took contact on the throw. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here, he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Cornhuskers will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage here. They get him. The offense will take over. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And he lobs it deep down the middle. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
He's brought down out at the 46.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And he dumps it off to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it.
Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Look out, he's got some space. The 10. Touchdown, LSU. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick-6. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Makes a quick catch.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
That completion makes it second and medium. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Short pass, finds the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone, they're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Powering through. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Chris, I got to tip my cap to this quarterback. I know he's putting up some yards today, and let's face it, they've got the lead, but he has faced some pressure. That's the fourth time that they've been able to get after him and bring him down, so it's feast or famine one way or another in this game right now.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And here comes a deep shot. Touchdown, Huskers. This passing game is on fire today.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
PAT puts him up 13 now. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. comes that LSU offense back onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick from the very first play. He's running out of time here. Picks the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Second and 10 here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And the single back takes the handoff. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made after a big gain.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. First down, looking to throw the football. Finds his target. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looking for his back. Catch made on the left side. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up with a first down and goal.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Look to throw it here on second down. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Going for his running back. He's got it near the end zone. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. He knocks this one right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The offense now operating in empty. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The gain moves the ball past the 40. Sets up another 1st and 10. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Boy, this guy is having a day you just dream about as a quarterback. Another big completion. Now, give the offensive line a lot of credit, the receivers, everybody doing their job, and this quarterback now is over 450 yards on the game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That's how they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker who's kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but here the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
He slings this one deep down the left side. Oh, and almost intercepted again. A chance for a 4th pick. Brings up 3rd down. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Contact as he threw it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And the junior able to get home with the sack. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made over the middle. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down. 2nd and 1.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. Give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw yet again. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. LSU now operating in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's another interception. Losing track.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The game's 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterback's in rhythm.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. Breaks loose at the 40. More out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback looking to scramble. Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
You put 5 wide receivers in your formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Off the play fake on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he fires the football to the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to throw again. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. The pocket breaking down. Down he goes, a sack. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. The sack sets up second down. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Okay, it's a bit of a risk, but that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Can't connect on the long throw. Incomplete, a fourth down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down, looking to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
Rifles this football to the left. Catch made to the 20 and the deep shot. Big gain.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
And looking to throw now on first down. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Second down now after the sack. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's going to take off here.
Boy, it's second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They got a real shot here now on third down.
And the Huskers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Touchdown, Nebraska. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Smith. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Here comes a first down pass attempt. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. First down. Looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. The ball is picked off. Can he take it all the way? At the 20. Past the 10. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Huskers.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.